If you find this video informative, make sure to press the like button, drop a comment or subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to tap that notification bell so you always get updates like this next gruesome story between China, South Africa and Malawi. South Africa has seen a landmark conviction in the fight against human trafficking and labor exploitation. 7 Chinese nationals have been found guilty of human trafficking, kidnapping, and violating labor laws after forcing 91 Malawian nationals, including children, to work under horrific conditions in a Johannesburg sweatshop. All 7 were arrested in 2019 during a Hawks-led multidisciplinary operation that uncovered the trafficking ring. Authorities rescued 91 Malawian nationals, including 37 children, from a factory in Johannesburg's Central Business District. This case has first come to light in 2019 when authorities raided the factory after receiving a tip-off about illegal labor practices. What they uncovered was horrifying. Victims as young as 12 years old were held against their will, forced to work long hours with little to no pay. Their passports were confiscated to prevent escape, leaving them trapped in a cycle of exploitation. They endured inhumane treatment, including physical abuse, inadequate food, and denial of medical attention. Living conditions were deplorable, with many crammed into tiny, unsanitary spaces, further highlighting the severity of their suffering. Witness testimonies revealed the abuse the victims endured. Many described being beaten for not working fast enough, receiving minimal food, and being denied medical attention. After years of legal proceedings, the Johannesburg High Court convicted the 7 individuals on multiple charges, including human trafficking, kidnapping, violating South African labor laws, and running an illegal factory. This landmark ruling marks a significant victory in the fight against modern slavery and labor exploitation, sending a strong message about the consequences of such crimes. The judgment marks a major victory in the fight against modern slavery and reinforces the need for stricter labor law enforcement. During court proceedings, witness statements revealed the harsh realities the victims faced. They endured grueling 12-hour workdays for wages as low as 1,000 rand per month. Far below the legal minimum. Many suffered untreated injuries from operating machinery without proper training, further exacerbating their suffering. Workers were not allowed bathroom breaks during their shifts, with a 20 rand deduction imposed if they used the toilet. They were also banned from leaving the factory or using their cell phones, keeping them isolated and powerless, even on public holidays. They were forced to work, receiving only a mere 10 rand incentive for completing full 12-hour Sunday shifts. Throughout the trial, the accused remained expressionless. China. As the court headed heartbreaking details from survivors. The conviction has been widely praised, with activists and legal experts calling it a step in the right direction. The Department of Employment and Labor emphasized the urgent need for ethical labor practices and stricter enforcement of labor laws to prevent such exploitation. Meanwhile, Malawian officials are working to repatriate and rehabilitate the victims, ensuring they receive the necessary support to rebuild their lives. Authorities have also vowed to clamp down on human trafficking and strengthen protections for vulnerable workers. The convicted individuals now face lengthy prison sentences, sending a strong message to those who engage in labor exploitations. In a few years back, there was a political leader in Africa who found out that something of similar like this was happening in his country. He then went on public and condemned this behavior and even visited the area where workers were being held against their will like slaves by Chinese nationals. After that, he was forced to apologize to the public, fearing for his life and his career. South Africa has just proven not in their country, not in our country, not in this country, not in Africa. We will be coming for you. Should you engage in slavery behavior? The country has clearly stated that they stand with the Malawans and are going to assist in any way they can.